compound interest applications. So we're going to look at having multiple investments which are each going to earn interest for different time periods. So we're going to jump straight into a question and see what we can do. So we got at the beginning of each year, we invest $500 and interest is paid at 8% per annum, and we want to work out the total value of our investments after 10 years. So let's think about it. Let's write A1, and A1 is going to be represented as our first investment. We're going to investigate our first investment. So we're investing $500 at the beginning of the first year, and we know it's going to earn interest. So we multiply, so let's work out our interest. So our interest rate is going to be 1 plus 8 over 100, which is going to be 1.08. So we're going to be able to multiply by 1.08. And how many times is it going to earn interest? Well, if we invested at the beginning of the year, that is going to be in the account for the whole 10 years. So that's going to earn, our first investment is going to earn interest for 10 years. What about our second investment? So we're going to make a $500 investment. It's also going to earn interest, but that second investment is only going to earn interest for 9 years because we're investing at the beginning of the second year. Our third investment of $500, that's going to earn interest for 8 years. And hopefully you can see a pattern now that when we have our first investment that's earning interest for 10 years, our second for 9 years, our third for 8 years, so these actually always add up to 11. And this is helpful because we know we're making 10 investments, so our 9th investment, by using this pattern, we know that this power has to be 2 because it's going to earn interest for 2 years, the 9th and 10th year. And our 10th investment, well, that's just going to earn interest once for that 1 year that it's in the account. And to work out our total amount of money in the account, we just have to add up all our investments. And we're actually going to add them up backwards. So A10 plus A9 plus ... all the way to A2 plus A1. So we end up getting 500 times 1.08 plus 500 times 1.08 squared, all the way up to our A1, which is 500 times 1.08 to the power of 10. And hopefully you can see we've actually got a geometric series here where our first term is 500 times 1.08. Our common ratio, well, what are we multiplying by to get to our next term? Well, we're multiplying by our interest rate, and n, the number of terms, is equal to 10 because we know we've got 10 investments. So we can use our sum of a geometric series formula to add this all up. And because our r is bigger than 1, we'll use a outside of r to the n minus 1 over r minus 1. So we're going to get a, so that's our first term, of 500 times 1.08 multiplied by r, which is 1.08 to the power of n, which is 10, minus 1, all over r, which is 1.08 minus 1. All that can go in the calculator, and you'll get $7,822.74. But bear in mind that you made 10 investments of $500, so you actually invested $5,000 into that $7,822.74.